Hello everyone, this is Bryant with SFOTsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Over Texas. We're back here at Six Flags Over Texas. This is going to be our second visit to Fright Fest, our third Fright Fest video. And we have a few haunted houses we still haven't done. And it's actually a weeknight, so I kind of want to gauge what the weeknight is like and let y'all know kind of how that's functioning, because as you know, the closer you get to Halloween, the crazier the weekends get. It gets very, very busy out here. I've also heard that there are changes to the scare zone. So if y'all been following along, the last scare zone video we did, it was pretty much just photo ops the whole time. So I have heard that the monsters are back. We've got some sliders, so we're gonna check that out as well. And we might even dip into some of the food offerings. So it's getting nice and dark outside. Let's head into the park. The nice thing about showing up late is that the fog's already going and the spooky lights are already on. You can see we've got the ride graveyard here up front, which always looks really fun at night. And you've got the jazz band playing up there. A nice piece to bring back for Fright Fest. And of course the Scarousel back there. They've got some very spooky music playing in the park. I don't know if I can handle it. Things are gonna escalate quickly. Okay everyone, let's go through our first scare zone of the night, which is Freaktown. And this is here in the France section as you cross over from USA. I think these people are being scared, but we're just gonna do it. Oh, I hear clanging. I hear clanging. What's going on? There's lots of clanging. I don't see a lot of, oh, I see a monster. They're free from their prison. They're walking around. Oh my gosh. There she is. Hi! Oh. Oh, that was loud. This guy has some claws on his hand. Oh my goodness. Got him. So definitely not. Oh, there's a guy in there. What's he doing? Oh, he must be controlling the strobe thing. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Which face is real? It's crazy. Oh my goodness. And then of course, it's still spooky. Oh my gosh. It's still spooky through the Old South section. You can see we've kind of shown this to you before. But trying to decide which haunted house we want to do first. We might swing over to Killer Theater after I show you all some park updates. And as you swing into this section of Old South, right across from the Heroes gift shop, you have the Six Flags Diamond Member Lounge, and it is now open. So you can see they've got some tables and stuff in there. And if you swing around to the actual entrance, you can get some snacks, you get drink refills, and some other goodies. You can see they've got the Coke machine in there. You can buy that and just take a seat and enjoy the air conditioning. So very nice addition. We've shown this to you before, but I love it. Oh, wait, it started over. Oh man, what is she gonna do? No, don't do it. Oh, she wants me to come closer. Oh. Uh-oh, it's glitching. That's not good. And of course, now that the Diamond Member Lounge has moved, this has turned back into Primo's Pizzeria, which isn't honestly open that much, but you can see they have put the menus back up for Primo's Pizzeria, so maybe it is a plan to have it open. However, if you ever want pizza, you can go over to All American Cafe and get it there. And we popped over into the Texas section really quick. You can kind of see here on the Johnson's Creek School, there's a lot of, you know, kind of peeling off going on, whatever. But you can also see there's some new wood down there at the bottom. So it does look like they are working on doing some kind of makeover here at the schoolhouse. And as you can guess, desperately needed. So can't wait to see how this turns out. All right, now that we've shown you all of those updates, let's do a haunted house. I think we're gonna go do the one that's really far away, which is in Majestic Theater over by the entrance to Judge Roy Scream. It is called Killer Theater. Wasn't quite open when we were here last, but it should be open now, so we're gonna do it. Okay everyone, as you cross over the railroad tracks to get into Gotham City, instead of heading towards Gotham City, head this way to the right, and you'll run right into Killer Theater. And, oh, we've already got a spooky monster outside. Uh-oh, she saw us. That's not good. Oh, man. All right, everyone, we just finished with Killer Theater, and as you all know, they don't like us to film, so we don't do that, but I can kind of describe it to you. I feel like they really missed the mark on the whole theater concept of this, because you could have actually themed this after like a haunted theater. This theater did tons of puppet shows when it was first built, and something to play back to like spooky haunted puppets would be really cool, but instead it's this weird, like, I don't even know. It was very choppy, but you know, it's a new house. There weren't really a lot of actors in there either. There were like 3 or 4, but they were working hard. There's just not a lot of them. So like I've said before, it's really hard to wrap my head around paying for it, but these are definitely good haunted houses if you're just starting and you're not sure how you're going to react. This is definitely a good place to come to kind of get your feet wet in the whole haunted house thing. And out here in the Gotham City area, there are some sliders who have made their return to the park. Just kind of hanging out though, picking their prey. And then of course back here, we've already gone through these houses, but you do have Lab 6 Classified and the Do Drop In, which is the hotel themed haunted house with the weird smells. So today was primarily us reviewing the haunted houses we hadn't done, but because there's no lines, we went ahead and did Lab 6 Classified again. We did Do Drop In again, and a million times better than when we went through them about a month ago. So Lab 6 Classified just had a lot more monsters, and they had some really interesting scares in there. I'm not going to give it away, but that's all I'm going to say. Just really, really creative. And Do Drop In, the lighting was just a lot better. You could see all of the immense detail in the house. And of course, the scare actors were good as well. So it was really nice to actually see all of the effort into the theming they did, because it is a very themed house. We made our way into the tower area because we have the Voodoo Swamp scare zone right here. And then of course we have 2 haunted houses that we've got to hit up back here. So I haven't seen any monsters yet, but we're gonna do the grand tour. See what we run into. I'm not sure there's actually monsters out here though. And there wasn't last time we were here, so I don't know, kind of weird. Yeah, it looks like no monsters in here today. Womp womp. Sadness. But we do have, oh my gosh, we do have Gordon's Fisherman right here. He'll get you some fish sticks, and he'll set you up with you know, some of that fried goodness. But be forewarned, right here you do have this jump scare, but surely on busier nights where staffing is probably not such an obstacle, there are monsters in here. But just not tonight, so if you do come out here during the week, that might be something that you have to give up in exchange for a lot lighter crowds. And our next haunted house stop is going to be the Curse of Ra, which is here in the tower section inside the Texas Arena. Now, this is a returning house, so I don't know how much it's changed. I do kind of remember it. I definitely remember the twerking scorpion on the inside, so we're gonna hope that the twerking scorpion is still here, because that was a highlight for me. All right, we just did Curse of Ra, and unfortunately, lots of really dark scenes, hard to see, and I mean, I guess there were a decent amount of actors in there, but it was just weird, really broken up. They did have the twerking scorpion, so if you're into the twerking scorpion, they have that. They had some other weird, like, moving props in there that I don't quite remember. So I do want to know in the comments below what y'all's favorite haunted house is, because I think so far, for me, it's kind of a tie between Lab 6 and Do Drop. Lab 6 because of the scares we got, and then Do Drop just because of how heavily themed it was. And the second haunted house that they have here in Texas Arena in the tower section is the Art of Torture. And this is probably going to be the last haunted house we do tonight. We haven't done it yet this year. They did move this over from the Texas section from 2 years ago. So let's see what kind of torturing is going on in there. Okay, everyone, we just finished our final haunted house walkthrough, which was Art of Torture. And it's not really how it was when it was over in the Texas section. So it is, I would say, kind of a new experience. And the scare actors were working really hard in there. They were definitely freaky. There's a lot of interestingly animated things in there. So you've got like some animated skeletons, you've got a talking skeleton. There's some other scares in there that I don't want to give away, but they were definitely very cool and very unique. So make sure you check that out. I definitely think it's in my top 3 with Lab 6 Classified and the Do Drop In. And we're winding our way into the Texas section, and you can see this little Pirates area is really cool at night. I don't think there's any actual pirates out here tonight, but there's cool photo ops everywhere. So you can kind of see you got the big throne with the crazy skeleton. You've got all the big crazy people over there. You've got all these pieces over here, and they're all lit up really fun. So come over here, get you a picture. Sometimes they even have a mermaid out here, but not tonight. We've wound our way back into the Old South section here at the Smith Street Ice Cream Parlor, and you can see here one of our limited food offerings is here. So we're not going to do any entrees because it's pretty much normal food with spicy stuff on it, but we will try this Bloody Grave Sundae. It's looking pretty good. And here is a look at that Graveyard Sundae from the Smith Street Ice Cream shop. And you can see this thing is loaded. We've got like some red stuff in there. We've got some Oreos, gummy worms, got some strawberry ice cream. Ooh, this thing is intense. And I will point out, this is also a snack on the dining pass. It's not specified anywhere, but it is available on your dining pass. And we're gonna enjoy this in the new member lounge, which has a lot of old pictures and stuff in here. Very cool. Okay, everyone, I feel like this is a very standard food item, you know, strawberry ice cream, whipped cream, Oreos, the whole shtick, but we'll do a bite for you. Do it for the YouTubes. That's what it tastes like. Looks like this cockroach is also a Diamond Elite member. We are coming up on our final scare zone here in the Texas section, Fear Forest. Let's see what kind of fear is in this forest here that wasn't here last time. You can see we've got all of the facades here, and I'm not seeing any monsters, so I don't know. Let's wind around this way, kind of doing like the outer circle, you know. You gotta do the outer circle, and then you got that weird thing again. It's got pumpkins at the base of it now, in case anyone was wondering. But there's no monsters in here. So 2 out of 3 scare zones, no monsters. It's kind of a bummer. At least we had the haunted houses, right? Haunted houses were fun. And of course you can still walk through and enjoy all of the theming and stuff, but unfortunately, that's about where it ends, it looks like. So, like I've said in other parts of this video, if you're planning on coming out here at night, or I should say on the weekend, that is something you've got to worry about. But I do have one question for you all, if you're still watching this delirious video, and that question is, what's that nasty boy doing? What about this nasty boy? What's he doing? And what about this one?
No matter where you go, you're gonna run into something new.
se lleva por donde quiera, te quiero. El viento te lleva por donde quiera, te quiero.
Okay, everyone, that does it for this Fright Fest visit to Six Flags Over Texas. Nice weeknight out here. I was definitely surprised by how much of the dining and shopping locations were open. That was nice to see. It's a great time to come out and check out the haunted houses without all of the crowds. And it's also a great time to ride rides if you want to come do that as well. Now, I will say, unfortunately, the scare zones are definitely lacking, and I think some of the other ambient effects and characters are lacking, but you can catch all the shows out here during the week, with the exception of Monster Shop. That only plays on Saturday and Sunday. So if those are things you want to do, I think it's a great time to come out, and you really do avoid the crowds. Now, we did try to get another of the specialty food items. They have the, it's like a pumpkin cookie sandwich at Miss Abby's. Unfortunately, they don't have it. I don't know if that's just today or if that's always. He kind of acted like they hadn't had it for a minute, so we did get to try the Graveyard Sundae, but unfortunately, that other dessert offering was not available. If y'all have any questions about Six Flags Over Texas Fright Fest 2021, please let us know in the comments below. I also encourage you to check out sfotsource.com. We do have a full Fright Fest guide. It has all of the show times, haunted houses, when those haunted houses open every day, information on how to get a Fright Pass, and pretty much anything you want to know about the event. We also have some merchandise, and I encourage you to follow that link in the description. We recently released a Spinnaker line, so there's Spinnaker shirts, buttons, and stickers, and the shipping is free on that stuff. So anything you buy in there, the shipping is free. I encourage you to check it out. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon at a theme park.